What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to talk about and be the owner of some real deal silver. Speaking of silver, in today's video, I want to talk about the possibility of the spot price of silver climbing its way all the way up to $40 an ounce this year. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it going to happen? We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos, subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos, and follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. 4 super quick things as we fully dive into the video. Number 1, if you haven't already, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We have the brand new It's a Great Day to Have a Great Day t-shirt and coffee mug. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. 2, make sure to try yourself some Celsius Energy. That's right, it's a healthier alternative to the other energy drinks out there. You can get a 12-pack variety pack on Amazon right now. I will leave an affiliate link in the description so you can try out the different flavors. 3, if you're not already investing and you'd like to be, make sure to download Webull and fund your account. They're going to give you some free stocks just for doing so. And they make it really simple for a new investor to start investing because of how easy it is to learn about the market and navigate on their app. Webull link in the description. 4th and finally, if you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, airtight tubes and capsules, anti-tarnish paper, mini lock boxes, currency sleeves, microscopes, the list goes on. Any and all stacking supplies, any and all prepping supplies will be linked in the description for your convenience. Okay, so in today's video, I want to talk about the spot price of silver really taking off, hitting not an all-time high, but making its way toward an all-time high, potentially surpassing $50 at some point in the future. But I wanted to focus on $40 an ounce silver today, because it's made its way fairly close. It's been in the mid-30s, $34, $35. We've seen it in recent weeks. The spot price of silver currently, as I'm recording the video, is $32.63. It's been somewhat stagnant these last couple of weeks. I mean, we've seen it $34, $35. We've seen $33, $32, $31, and it's kind of just been in that little range right there, in the low to mid 30s. But over the course of this year, based on a variety of factors, a variety of events, a variety of things that are going to be taking place over the next 8 months, is silver going to climb its way up to, or at least very, very close to $40 per troy ounce? Is this possible? First and foremost, sure, it absolutely is possible. Do I believe that it's going to happen? Do I think that it's going to happen? Do I see any reason for it to happen? At the moment, I'm going to say no. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say, this year in 2025, I personally expect silver to have a tougher time. I think silver is going to see either more red than green, or at least move more sideways than in an upward direction. And it's because of what is going to be taking place, what's going to be transpiring this year, the events that are going to be going on this year in 2025. I think, and I say this mainly because good news for the economy is generally bad news for silver. And I believe this year, in 2025, we're going to have more good news come out than bad news for the economy. And if that results in being bad news for silver, I'll be honest with you, I'll take it. I'll take a good, strong, healthy, thriving, growing economy over the spot price of silver going up any day of the week. And I love silver. I want nothing but the best for silver and gold. I'm a fan of both precious metals. But to be honest with you, me being on the younger side, silver staying as low as possible is the best case scenario for me, because this is a hobby of mine that I thoroughly enjoy, and I want to get as many coins, rounds, and bars as possible before the spot price takes off. But this isn't just coming from like a biased point of view, being like, oh no, it's going to stay low because I want it to stay low. No, I believe it's going to be staying low because I think the economy is going to be getting good news this year. I think over the next 8 months, I can possibly see, or at this point, 7 months, I think we are going to see more trade deal successes than trade deal failures. Don't get me wrong, I do believe that there will absolutely be trade deal failures, but I think there will be more successes than failures. I also, at this time, don't see any significant sign of inflation skyrocketing like we've seen a couple years ago. It went high and it stayed high. I also believe that we're going to see unemployment fall. I think we're going to see jobs get created. I think we're going to really, maybe not fully get ourselves back on track, but I think we're going to be on track to getting ourselves back on track. And I think the economy is going to be in the beginning stages of booming. And I believe, due to a variety of factors and due to a variety of things that are going to be taking place, not just over the next 7 or 8 months, but over the next couple of years, I think we're going to see more good than bad for the economy. I do believe we are going to get stronger. I do believe that we are going to begin to thrive. I do believe that we are going to be growing at a faster pace. And I do believe that we will really start to succeed. And we are succeeding, but I think we're going to really start to succeed. And due to the fact, rates getting cut, that's another example of something that is going to be going on this year. There are a lot of good things that are going to be happening this year. And like I was just saying, oftentimes good news for the economy isn't the greatest news for silver and gold. Silver and gold thrive under pressure. Silver and gold, the precious metals, thrive during economic hardships. Silver and gold thrive when people become scared and need a safe haven to run to. That's when most people flee to gold. And it also results in people fleeing to silver. During times of economic growth, when rates are low, people, businesses, corporations can borrow money for cheaper. What does that mean? It means that you can get yourself into houses at a lower rate. You can borrow money for your business at a lower rate. You can make acquisitions at a lower rate. You can grow your company at a lower rate. That's good news for the economy. That's good news for us. What else is going to be going on this year? Could potentially see, well, maybe not this year, but in the coming years, potentially taxes getting cut in certain areas. Could potentially see major employment opportunities, a major shift in what's next. Major opportunities in the near future, I believe. Now, don't get me wrong. There will be hardships along the way. There will be bad news periodically that interrupt some of the good news. I understand that. I'm not saying we're only a couple weeks away from sunshine and rainbows. No, absolutely not. There will be tough times. There will be hardships. There will be setbacks. But I believe there will be more good news than bad news. And for silver and gold, good news is bad news, and bad news is good news. Silver and gold, the precious metals, like higher inflation. They like higher rates. They like market crashes. They like unemployment. They like economic retraction. They like recessions. They like the toxicity. What they don't tend to like is when business stocks and real estate are on the incline. Because when investors, or everyday people like me and you, when we see business stocks and real estate really on that incline, our net worth grows, our net worth builds, our net worth climbs. We're building wealth, we're creating wealth, we're growing wealth. Silver and gold is not for wealth creation. Silver and gold is for wealth preservation. It's a way of saving in a slightly different way than most people are used to. It's a form of saving money. Not saving currency, saving money and value. Silver and gold is what people turn to, or some people use, myself included, as a hobby. It's something that I'm interested in. I like the different coins, rounds, and bars. I do believe in them long term. Long term. I'm not talking about this year. I'm not talking about the next 2-3 years. I'm talking long term. The next 2-3 decades is what I mean when I say long term. I do believe in the silver and gold. And I do believe that they are far better to have than to not have. But I also understand and can acknowledge the fact that during times of economic growth and expansion, when business is booming, silver and gold struggle and really fall behind. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Because, like I said before, I'll take a growing, healthy, thriving economy over silver and gold on the incline. Because what's the alternative? Silver and gold on the incline when everything else is on the decline. What good will that do for me? I want everything else to be thriving. I want everything else to be booming. I want everything else to be on the incline. And if that, as a byproduct, causes silver and gold to underperform, personally, I'm fine with that. Silver and gold do best when the dollar bill is heavily threatened. Call me crazy, but I would prefer the dollar bill to not be heavily threatened. I know inflation causes it to decline in value every year. I understand that the purchasing power diminishes by an average of 2.5% per year. I get that. But guess what? If the economy is growing by at least, preferably more, 2.5% per year, kind of evens things out a little bit. If you're growing your wealth and increasing your income by 2.5% or more every year, it evens things out. Which you should be doing those things. You should be growing your wealth. You should be focusing on building your wealth and making as much money as possible. Making more money this year than you made last year. More money next year than you made this year. That should be your priority. Silver and gold is something that I pick up a little bit on the side from time to time. Pick up a little bit of silver every week or every couple weeks, maybe once a month. Don't get gold nearly as much or as often as I should, but I am saving up for that 1 ounce gold buffalo. I'm a man on a mission right now. I would like to get it by the end of the year. Like I've been saying, I'm not going to kick myself. I'm not going to beat myself up over it if I'm unable to afford it this year and I have to wait till early next year. It is what it is. I do have my eye on a variety of pieces of silver. A couple of 2 ounce coins that I don't currently own. I can't even think of anybody off the top of my head that owns these 2 ounce coins, so I would like to get them. A couple of larger denomination bars. There's a 5 ounce bar I want. There's a 10 ounce bar I want. There's a 1 kilo bar that I want. And a variety of other pieces as well. I have an entire list. I call it my to-stack list. So yeah, I will be making the most of what I personally believe is going to happen this year. I don't believe silver is going to really take off. At least not right now. I see no signs. I see no reason for that to happen. I see more reasons for it to kind of be moving sideways or slightly decline. And hey, by the way, I'll take $29 silver again. That'd be great. I would take $2,900 gold again. That would be fantastic. If while I'm saving up for that 1 ounce gold buffalo over the next 5, 6, 7 months, and the spot price of gold declines over the course of that time horizon, that time period, that'd be great. Make my life a whole lot easier. And if silver can dip down another couple of dollars, that'd be great too. Because I can pick up more silver for the same dollar bill amount that I would ordinarily be putting into silver. Or the same amount of silver I can get for a smaller dollar amount that I'm going to be getting anyway. But regardless, let's just say I'm wrong. Hypothetically, let's say the spot price of silver does move in an upward direction. $36, $37, $38, $39, maybe even $40 per troy ounce. Would my stacking come to an abrupt halt? Would I stop? Would I sell? No, I would not. In fact, I would keep on stacking. In the grand scheme of things, a $5, $6, $7 difference per troy ounce isn't the end of the world. And I'm someone that believes that the spot price of silver, where it currently sits, is painfully undervalued. Excruciatingly undervalued. So going from $33 to $40 isn't really going to change my opinion on that. Hypothetically, if the spot price of silver went to $40 this year, technically I would still consider that extremely undervalued. It's a lot, I mean, it's quite a bit higher percentage-wise than where it's currently sitting, and I'd rather that not happen because I want to get it for as cheap as possible, but $40 an ounce silver is nothing compared to where I personally believe that it's going to be going. I would still consider that to be an opportunity low. But truthfully, I can't see it hitting $40 this year. I can't see it happening. And I don't believe that it's going to. Gold has hit multiple all-time highs this year. And it's been down these last few weeks. Will that trend continue? Similar to what I was just saying about silver, the better news we get for the economy, the worse news we're going to be seeing for gold. So I do think that it's more likely for it to decline or stay kind of stagnant this year. We'll see its ups and downs, but I can't really see it doing all that much. And gold, unlike silver I consider to be painfully undervalued. Gold I don't consider to be undervalued. I don't know if I'd consider it to be overvalued, but I would consider it to be fair valued. Converting your dollars into gold today, not a horrible idea in any way, shape, or form. It's still fair valued. I don't believe in buying overvalued assets. If gold or silver were overvalued, I would not convert my dollars into them. And by the way, let's just say hypothetically the spot price of silver outperforms gold for months and months on end. Let's just say it does make its way up to $40 or close to $40. And the spot price of gold, maybe it's on an incline a little bit, but not doing a whole lot, not doing anything super impressive, and underperforming silver. Maybe we can see that gold to silver ratio gap close in. Maybe we can see it go from 1 to over 100 right now to 1 to 90, 1 to 80 even. You don't know. At that point, like I said, would I stop stacking? Would I sell any of my silver? No. But depending on what the gold to silver ratio does, I could potentially see myself trading a little bit of silver for a little bit of gold. Maybe not this year, and definitely not at a ratio of 1 to 90 or 1 to 80. But if the gap closed in tighter than that, 1 to 70, 1 to 60, 1 to 50, yeah, I would silver cost average my way into gold a little bit. Just a handful of silver. Nothing extreme. I could absolutely see myself doing that. And I look forward to one day being able to do that. I don't think that opportunity is going to present itself this year. Sorry to say it, can't see it happening. I'd be happy to be proven wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. What are your thoughts on the possibility of the spot price of silver climbing its way up to $40 per troy ounce this year? Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think it's likely to happen? Do you think it's more likely to happen than it is to not happen? Or are you kind of in the same boat as me? You don't see it happening. At least not yet. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for bonus videos. Follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. And of course, 4 super quick things as we wrap up the video. Number 1, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We have the brand new It's a Great Day to Have a Great Day t-shirt and coffee mug. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. 2, if you haven't already, try you out some Celsius Energy. That's right, it's a healthier alternative to the other energy drinks out there. You can get a 12-pack variety pack on Amazon right now. I will leave an affiliate link in the description so you can try out the different flavors. 3, if you're not already investing and you'd like to get started, make sure to download Webull and fund your account. They're going to give you some free stocks just for doing so. And they make it really easy for a new investor to start investing because of how simple it is to navigate on the app and learn about the market. And I do plan on taking 3 people this month in May of 2025. I want to help 3 people learn about the market and help them and guide them through kickstarting their very own investment portfolio. So if you want to be one of those 3, please reach out. And the Webull link will be in the description. 4th and finally, if you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, whether it be airtight tubes and capsules, whether it be anti-tarnish paper, mini lock boxes, currency sleeves, microscopes, the list goes on. Any and all stacking supplies and any and all prepping supplies will be linked in the description for your convenience. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know one more time, what are your thoughts on the spot price of silver making its way all the way up to $40 an ounce this year? Do you think that it's going to happen? Do you think that it's most likely going to happen? Do you think it's going to, at the very least, get close to $40? Maybe $37, $38, $39? Can you see it happening? Do you agree with me? Maybe you can't see it happening at all. Maybe you think that it's going to be far more good news for the economy than good news for the precious metals. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.